Outlaw Sports is brought to you by Molson Canadian, made from Canada, and Rocky Mountain Barbecue, Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best. And back from his 1 week hiatus is Grant Pollock, who is, you're pissed off at something today.
I was working last week. No, I was away.
Yeah.
It was my wife's birthday. We were away in the mountains. We were mountain people.
Were you?
Yeah.
Shaved your beard pretty fast. What are you pissed off about this week?
Stamps.
Yeah, why?
Everybody says, oh, they won. And it's good they won. But I thought they were brutal. I didn't think they were very good. If it wasn't for, Jeremy Messam dropping a ball, couldn't get into the end zone. I mean, to me, that the Eskimos were that bad that you couldn't help but win that game. So I'm glad.
Well, they were like that at Labor Day, though, too, Grant.
Who did?
Edmonton was that bad, and they won.
Because the Stamps were that bad.
They were that bad,
the Stamps were better than they were at Labor Day. There's no question about it, and they deserved to win because they were the better of. But I thought it was a bad game. Henry Burris still can't throw a ball, and if it wasn't for if it wasn't that Hail Mary pass, which changed the game, and if the running game was better. So I guess what I'm saying is that I'm still concerned about the Stamps.
I'll tell you what's wrong with Henry Burris.
Oh, you're going to tell me?
I'm going to tell you, and because it's a simple thing. Anybody who's played quarterback will know this because you go through it.
And you have played quarterback.
I have, but I'm going to tell you what Henry is doing right now on those balls.
He's throwing off his back foot.
On those balls, he's trying to touch it in. Instead of drilling it in. He's trying to touch it in. He takes a little off it, tries to touch it, and when you do that, you lose total control. It goes behind you, it goes over you, it goes to the ground. That's what we're seeing. If you notice at the end of the game, when he went downfield and he had to drill it into those guys, accurate, right on. That's what Henry is doing, and that's what we'll discuss with Henry on the show. He may not see it that way,
well, the big question,
I do.
I don't disagree with you. I think that's a valid point.
Sure.
Why is a seasoned veteran and as so well conditioned as him, with the experience he has to throw to, why is this happening now?
It happens to all quarterbacks. Brett Favre, it happens to all these guys. Donovan McNabb, he had 39 yards passing his opening game for the Minnesota Vikings. How in the hell does that happen? His first throw was an interception. They might as well put 4 on the guy's back. That's how shaky he was.
How many games have Stamps play this year? 9 games?
What are they? Yeah.
9?
10?
Sure.
10?
This has happened all season, though. He's had hit and miss. He, at the beginning of the year, was terrible. He was throwing into the ground. He's still doing that. That's what concerns me a little bit right
What
there.
if he wins a Grey Cup?
All's forgotten.
Anthony Cavillo's not having his best year either.
From looking at that one game, though, all I'm saying is that I still don't see the Stamps looking all that good. Everybody's singing the praise. They won the game. I guess that's what's important, but I still see some problems. Linebacker, Mike. Juwan Simpson, I think, is that guy at linebacker who can go east-west, left or right, real fast, make some great tackles, make a difference. Robert McCune's a good straight up. He can stop the run very well. Now they're both dinged. McCune's gone for a month. Juwan Simpson has been in and out of the lineup because of a bad knee. That concerns me. I saw him a few weeks, about 10 days ago. He looked so despondent, unlike Juwan Simpson is. That tells me there's something seriously wrong with that knee, that they're just hoping that week by week rehab will get it ready, and I wonder if it will long term.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, since we got talking about this, do you not find that this Calgary media, and we are a part of it, but some guys just jump on the bandwagon, the first sign of disaster, and it's fire this, do this, cut this guy, get rid of him.
With the Stamps?
Yeah, with the Stamps, and probably with the Flames to an extent too.
No, I totally disagree.
Do you?
I don't think it's the Calgary media. I think it's Calgary fans, Calgary in general. With the Stamps, we treat them more with kid gloves. We're more fans, which in a way is not a bad thing. Kind of that high school, it's your team, you get behind it. Where with the Flames, I think media and the fans are too quick to pull the trigger on criticizing what's going on, not just the players, but management. With Stamps, I think we kind of take things in stride and not criticize enough.
Do you think it could be the number of games? Because of all those 80-plus games with the Flames, there's more reason to point that kind of stuff out?
It could be. I think the hockey, the Flames are more the passion of the city, passion of the fans, where I think the Stamps, even though they have a longer history in this city, more of the pastime. more of a relaxed atmosphere, more of a, they just love the Stamps, that they don't want to hurt them. They love Henry. I think Henry, but here's a good point too. It's the opposite for Henry Burris and Jerome McGinley though. I think Calgary fans and media are slow to criticize Jerome McGinley and too quick to criticize Henry Burris. So it's the opposite to the teams.
And there's similar types of personalities, are there not? I mean, in the fact that they're approachable, they're good guys, they're the face of the franchise.
Henry does much more for this city, more visibly, more charity work. Jerome may do things behind the scenes which we don't see, but I don't think that much. He's more invisible. He tends to be more secretive. He tends to be more, keep his family away from the limelight.
Yep.
And then he disappears in the off-season, goes to Okanagan and or Edmonton, St. Albert, where Henry lives here all year round, does a heck of a lot for big brothers and big sisters, does other things too, is much more visible, much more vocal in the community, but he is criticized like I'm doing here, where he can't throw, he throws in the ground, where Jerome McGinley has some bad games, and we say, he's still a good player, that kind of stuff. So, I'm being hypocritical on how I treat those two guys
I'm used
too.
to that. Tired of going to redneck barbecues? Well, you better call Rocky Mountain Barbecue. Alberta barbecue cuisine at its best. Great tasting food, clean and efficient service. Check us out online or call Rocky Mountain Barbecue.